Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Greg Maddux gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Juan Pierre strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 9.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Gary Sheffield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Josh Beckett, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, he will show that cutter just to keep the hitter off balance and basically to keep the hitter honest. Doesn't want him sitting on certain pitches.
Andruw Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Andruw Jones.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. Then now, leadoff single here in the home half. Off to a great start.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Hank Aaron goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Sheffield is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Eddie Matthews steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second runs in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Joe Torre stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Kind of a gift in location. And this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track. Way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Rafael Percal gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move to the 2nd now at Turner Field. The Braves on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Matthews in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
First baseman.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball. And that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Into the box now, Jeff Conine, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Mike Lowell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Underhanded flip. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Turner Field following this. Number 2 digs in here for his first appearance.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that two-seam fastball.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Ramirez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
Greg Maddux is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think that's pretty symptomatic of the struggles we've seen here so far. He's even fallen behind the pitcher 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Into the box, Andruw Jones. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pierre is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate.
Well, that runner on first was hurting any after that hit by pitch. He didn't show it at all there. He's going to come all the way around to score here on the RBI double. You can bet he's loving that.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones pulled toward right center field. Pierre giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Hank Aaron stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The 2-0 on the way. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
To short, hit hard. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Eddie Matthews stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Castillo is there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Atlanta leads it 6-0. Come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something. Even if it's just 1 run, you got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Now to the plate, Luis Castillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Josh Beckett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Joe Torre digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
In now, Rafael Percal. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez gloves it. Throw to first.